Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your 2019 yearly outlook forecast. I am going to pull all positive messages for this reading. It's not to say that you will not encounter and face challenges in 2019, but I don't really feel that it's productive to focus on what those challenges are. I think it will be very nice to set your expectations to the positive, what is good that's coming your way, what's going to shift and change. So let's pull a card to see which area of your life is going to experience the most change for the positive, Aquarius. And look at this. We've got the 6th house. So Aquarius, right away in 2019, I know that your physical health is going to improve, your mental health is going to improve, your emotional health is going to improve. There's going to be a lot of different changes to your daily routine, your patterns, your behaviors, all of it. It's like you're getting this big overhaul of energy to change, to transform the everyday area of your life, really, with 6th house energy. And Aquarius did receive all that eclipse energy in 2018. So here comes 2019, and it's like everything is going to start shifting and falling into place for you guys. And this is all positive. Remember, we're looking at positive change and improvement coming for 2019. And this coming out, Aquarius, very, very nice. There's going to be a lot of improvement to just how you feel in general, and that comes about a lot of different shifts in your everyday, like your routines, your pattern behaviors, your pattern thinking, all of that. If it's the same crappy group of friends, you're ready to shed them and move on and find new connections. If it's a bad relationship, romantically, you're just ready to let it go. Some of you, it's like if you smoke or party too much or just eat terribly, you're really feeling convicted about it in a sense, but more internally with yourself. Like, I want to take better care of myself. I want to do better for myself. And it's not like you cut yourself off from everything, but it's more about moderation, all right? Indulging in things in more of a moderate sense. And especially if you've been experiencing like a lot of sadness and depression throughout 2018 just because of what you were facing, when we're in those energies, we don't tend to take care of ourselves in the same fashion as when all is well in our worlds, okay? So this is like you guys are really shedding bad habits, lower energies, things that were holding you down, making you sad. You're just ready for a big change wherever it needs to take place. It's like you open your arms and you welcome it. It feels very natural and you are motivated. It's not like you're forcing yourself into these changes. It's very natural and you accept it. So let's pull a card to see what's transpiring within you, Aquarius. I like that one right there. Oh yeah, look at that. How perfect this comes out with 6th house energy. It says the goddess within, your sacred spiritual center and quiet dignity. This is also about like your personal space, your energy, really cleaning it up, being very balanced, your environment around you being orderly, tidy, rid of junk and clutter, people in your life, bad friendships. It's like Aquarius is cleaning up their energy, their space, mentally, emotionally, physically, your environment, your relationships, all of it. It's like, oh, I'm done. I want to feel clean. I want to feel good. I don't want to feel drained of my energy. Some of you have made connections between different health issues you have and like your stress level and how you handle and filter your stress. You've made that connection, and here's 2019. And you are, like I said, naturally just falling into these different patterns and routines, which is ultimately going to shift your energy. And that's going to help some of those health issues that you've been dealing with, especially feeling low of energy or like you're just constantly catching colds and flus, and if there's somebody sick around you, you're definitely going to catch it. Like just that low energy type of vibe, you're getting out of that. It's because you're shedding all the things that keep you in that lower place, you know, and most of the time it has everything to do with the relationships and people that we associate ourselves with, or being stuck in really unhappy jobs and things like that, and feeling like we're powerless to make change, or that even if we did make a change, it wouldn't bring about the happiness that we so desire. And all of that type of thinking, Aquarius, is just falling away. All right. And this right here, 6th house, is Virgo energy. In Vesta, I was feeling Virgo energy when I pulled her out. Virgo is very organized. They will, you know, every single tiny detail, they will take the time to do it right, put in the energy and effort to make their creation all the way from conception to full grown, all right? And that's what I see Aquarius doing in 2019. But more about yourself and your life and all the, you know, different routines and habits you have that don't serve you. So let's keep pulling some cards, Aquarius. Happiness is coming in 2019 for you guys, and lots of changes and shifting. And I feel like that eclipse energy is doing the shifting for you guys in 2019 in big ways. Yeah, and as I'm saying that, look at what flies out. Celebration. It's time for happiness, Aquarius. All the struggle, all the challenge you were facing throughout 2018 was not for nothing, okay? It can seem long. I was in a hiatus, I would say, for about 3 solid years, and it's so frustrating when you're in that space, right? But trust spirit, Aquarius. It's not for nothing, and 2019 is bringing such a different energy for you guys. And it's bringing about celebrations and happiness. All right, so over on this side, we have spiritual symbol. And this right here is saying all these changes is coming from your own soul, Aquarius, and that's why it feels so natural to you. And then over here, look at this. We have forgiveness. And what ties these two together? Family. Aquarius, yeah, look at that. There are going to be people that you are ready to just shed out of your life, because you recognize they only bring you down, and they're only ever going to bring you down. They're not on a journey at this point in their life where they're trying to elevate and awaken and better themselves. They take energy from others, and you're recognizing the difference between those people and your true people who, you know, give to you as much as they might ask of you. They still give as much back to you, okay? You're recognizing the difference. And the people that, you know, aren't really worth it, you're ready to let them go. And you not just let them go, but you are forgiving yourself for investing so much time. You're also forgiving them for letting you down, betraying you, dropping the ball, whatever the case is. It's like, if you were very fixed and stuck and angry throughout 2018 at certain people for certain things that happened, again, that's all changing, Aquarius. It's so natural from your soul. You're forgiving them. You're ready to let go and move on and just feel free and light. And especially with spirit symbol, pay attention to your intuition, Aquarius, your dreams and everything, because now is a very lucky time. It says it's time to celebrate, Aquarius. It's time to let the hard, challenging past go. It's time to let new connections and relationships come into your world, and allow yourself to open up and be vulnerable, and know that your soul can recognize the difference between somebody who's true blue and somebody who is only looking out for themselves. You will be able to decipher that. Now, if you have any sort of sense that somebody's only looking out for themselves, any sort of red flag, just gut feeling, and you decide to ignore that, then it falls onto you because you did feel it, but you were like, no, I'm probably just being paranoid. Don't think that about yourself, Aquarius. Really, really trust yourself, because you can spot the fake from the phony. I'm sorry, the real from the fake, okay? You can spot the difference between the two, and there's no point in holding on to anger and hatred and resentment for somebody who has lied, betrayed, any of those things, because it holds you hostage. It does not hold them hostage. It may keep them at a distance from you, and you feel like that's punishing them by taking yourself away. But Aquarius, you're also taking yourself away from many other people and beautiful connections. And you can't punish the world for the acts of one bad person or even a string of bad relationships, because there's always a reason why those things are playing out in our life. And even me doing what I do, I have my own struggles and challenges that I just can't see past. And my friend Heather that I recommended in the weekly readings, she gave me a reading, and no, Aquarius, she did not tell me a single thing that I wanted to hear whatsoever, but she told me exactly what I needed to hear. And I already kind of knew it inside, the intuition like telling me, but I'm like, yeah, no, right? And then she just called it out like that, and I was like, okay, yeah, all right. Because when you really trust the source in which you're getting your information, and it's spirit all the way, how can you argue spirit? How can you be like, no, spirit, you're wrong. I know exactly what that person is up to more than you do. Yeah, no, spirit knows. And sometimes we get really caught up in our own thoughts, that we can't see beyond that. And doing that enough times, we start to recognize that pattern of behavior in ourselves, where we get lost in our own thoughts and we get caught up in our head. Therefore, we don't see the forest through the trees, and then we're working off of assumptions, and then it just becomes a big old mess. No more of that. Like, all of that type of energy, Aquarius, it's going. You're really feeling your spirit, your intuition, your guides are with you so strong in 2019 with spirit symbol coming out, and they're helping you forgive, to let go, to release, to just be, so you can vibe and feel so happy and align to your soul tribe, whether that's family, friends, a lover, it doesn't matter, Aquarius. Each and every one of you has a different need and is desiring a different type of connection with another human being, and that's coming for you. It's all about new connections, healthy connections that uplift you, Aquarius. So let's pull some more cards here. All right, Beaver Spirit, lay a solid foundation. And look at that. This is it's card number 6, and we're talking about the 6th house. And I love that this is card 7 here. But yeah, how beautifully mirroring is that? You're laying a new foundation for yourself, for who you are. Like, you're definitely shedding an old skin, Aquarius. And over here on forgiveness, oh my God, Coyote Spirit, trust in the divine detours. Oh, Aquarius, that right there. Oh, Spirit. Do you see that? The Coyote Aquarius is the trickster, the liar, the deceiver, okay? And this, he's sitting next to forgiveness. That tells me that Spirit is saying, Aquarius, those people who hurt you, who lied to you, who betrayed you, who stole from you, who cheated on you, who left you for dead, Aquarius, yes, it is not fair. It's not, and it did hurt, and nobody should have to go through those things, but everybody goes through those things. It's part of life. And what Spirit's saying here is all those experiences were not to punish you or to harm you in any way, Aquarius. It's to teach you about people, to teach you about discernment, about boundaries, and about your own emotions. Because when we get very emotionally attached to another person, whether it's a friend, a lover, a family member. We become blind, in a sense, to the real essence of them, all right? We just overlook their bad. Those who are closest to us, will forgive them for things that we would never forgive other people for, all right? That's what I'm talking about. And that's unfortunately not healthy emotions and boundaries, okay? Even if you love somebody with your soul, if they betray you like nobody's business, that's not acceptable. That's not okay. Not even if you love them that deeply. You need to separate yourself from them the same way you would do to a coworker you hardly know that's stabbing you in the back, right? You have to treat everybody equally in that sense. And I'm not saying that people don't make mistakes and don't deserve to be forgiven, because guess what? We all screw up, and pretty bad sometimes, right? But a mistake is something that happens one time, okay? If somebody continually does the same thing over and over and over, that's not a mistake. That's their personality. That's who they are. And nothing's ever going to change that. You know, a zebra cannot change its stripes. That's who they are, and they're the coyote. That's their purpose on this earth. They are the teacher of lesson, the teacher of the darker energies, of the betrayal, you know, of the lies, of the cheating, of all those things. But even though we don't desire those type of people in our life, those are our best teachers, okay? Because they teach us about discernment. They teach us about the things that exist inside of ourselves, you know, that we need to work on and heal so that we can close our energy to the coyote type of experience. And we do that by going through it and then learning and allowing our consciousness to expand. In Aquarius, that's all about 2019. As you've been through it, now you are starting to live the expanded journey that your consciousness has come into, okay? You're going to align with much more like-minded and spiritual people. And the coyote, you're going to spot it, okay? It's not going to be able to come up into your life pretending to be a sweet little bunny rabbit. Like, you're going to see it exactly for what it is. And even if you feel it all the way down into your core, you're going to be like, no, I see you for what you are, and I'm not going down this path again. So a lot of healing, a lot of release, a lot of forgiveness, and Aquarius, a lot of new connections coming in for you guys. So let's pull some more cards and keep adding to this. I like this reading, Aquarius. It's beautiful. And your spirit guides are so with you, nice and close. The angels, archangels, helping you heal and recover from the harm that has come to you through these, you know, experiences and spiritual exercises that you've been going through with others. You may not consciously have been aware of what it was, but that's what it was, and you have passed, and now it's time to heal and, you know, reap the rewards of everything that you have been through. All right, yeah, look at that action over here. There's big changes, and you are making them, Aquarius. It's just you're deciding and you're following through with it. Mute. This is where I feel you're deciding to finally cut some fools off that do not deserve your time, your energy, your beautiful heart and soul. They're not worthy. Aquarius, they're not. And, you know, sometimes cross-watchers really upset me because I'll be giving a reading like this and they're like, oh no, you're so wrong. It's Aquarius that did all these things. Well, guess what? Not every Aquarius on the planet is the Aquarius that screwed you over. And I wish that people could really get that in these general readings. That, you know, everybody is just a person. And a lot of people who really take advantage of others and hurt others, believe me when I say, Aquarius, they don't know that they do. In their mind, in their perception, they have a way of justifying every single thing that they do. So you would do the same action as them and you would feel guilty as hell all day long, right? Well, it's because of how you're made. a person who can justify anything and everything, it's because they cannot face themselves, okay? They cannot face themselves. And you're going to recognize those people going forward, because if somebody has every excuse in the book and they can justify every single thing that they do, it's because they have zero accountability for who they are and the way they affect others. And because of that, they're not going to feel guilty and they're not going to feel bad. They're really not. And when you cut somebody out of your life and they're all boo-hoo, I miss you, they're not missing you. They are missing what you did for them, okay? And a lot of us with good hearts confuse those type of people. You know, somebody who's just had a hard, you know, lot in life, and so I want to help them out, and they just have always the right thing to say, you know. And those kind of people, they can throw even the best person because they're professional at it. They've spent their whole life in this lie, in this delusion where they don't even see themselves, okay? For me, that's what the mute card is about, is there's people that do not see themselves, Aquarius, and you're recognizing those people now and seeing them for exactly what they are. But instead of feeling like a victim, you guys are seeing the spiritual and life lesson that you've gained from it, and you're willing to forgive them and you're willing to forgive yourself for going through that. But at the same time, it's like you're pushing them out of your life. You're not interested in maintaining any sort of connection or relationship with them anymore, and that is perfectly okay, Aquarius. Look at this. What did I say? This is coming right under spirit symbol signs. Pay attention to your intuition, Aquarius. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, because you got it times 2. Your spirit guides are so close to you. We are never alone, but I feel like on certain points of our journey, our guides offer us more energy and influence than at other points on our journey, just depending on what we're working with. And so you guys, they were there all of 2018, but many of you felt like you were walking alone. You were not. And I promise you, throughout 2019, it's going to be revealed to you, and you're going to see you weren't alone. They were always right there. But you are such a wise being, Aquarius. Sometimes you have to go through this stuff to prove to yourself that you can. All right? And if you're trying to prove to yourself that you can, your guides are not going to intervene. They're going to let you fall 500 times, because they know eventually you're going to get it. And once you get it, you're going to feel like you're on top of the world. So you were not abandoned or forgotten about. Like, you've been doing a lot of spiritual work throughout 2018, whether you were consciously aware of it or not. And now 2019 is the reprieve of that, and your guides are so happy they can flood their energy towards you and focus on you and let you feel them once again. They did not like the disconnection, but you figured it out, Aquarius. You learned your lessons. You're seeing things for what they are, and you're naturally changing, and your guides are right there with you. Over here, we have a communication. We have reinvention. What did I say? Right there with 6th house energy. And we have healing. Oh my gosh. I love when Spirit gives me a perfect synchronistic reading from start to finish with every card that comes out when I'm using multiple decks, because wow, yes, you are being reinvented, Aquarius. Major healing this year of 2019. And there's some people I feel that are going to give you apologies, Aquarius, that you're not expecting, okay? And I don't think anybody that really wants to return into your world that really hurt you, I don't think you're interested in being a friend, being a lover, getting none of it. Like, if they really hurt you, betrayed you, lied to you in 2018, you may have been wanting to reconnect, but here we come into 2019, and as you move through 2019, nope, Aquarius, you have no interest in reconnecting with anybody who did you dirty like that. Like, you just are realizing your value and your worth, and you're like, nope, so sorry Girl, bye. So let's pull you some advice, Aquarius. This is going to be a big year for you guys. Lots of healing and new connections coming in to your world all over the place. Also establishing a different kind of relationship and connection with yourself. Okay, not meant to be. Oh, how perfect is that? When I said some of you, there's things you really wanted back in your life throughout 2018, but here comes 2019 and you're kind of just like, yeah, no, and look at this. So it says, don't take it too seriously. If despite your best attempts, the outcome is not what you wish, it was never yours to begin with. The world is full of new opportunities. Self-pity and diminished self-esteem will only obscure your view of what is to come. So this, again, this is what you're moving past, Aquarius. And you are deciding that, you know, I don't want that crap anymore. It's not meant to be. It's not the right thing for me. If it was, none of this would have ever happened like this, because I can forgive. I can forget. But how the hell do you ever get past this sort of betrayal and trust somebody again, right? Because when we really love somebody, we can forgive them. We can, you know, do our best to move past the hurt. But to actually trust again, no. Nope. If somebody just screwed you over, that's broken. It can never be fixed. And I think some of you are finally coming into that understanding about different situations and different relationships in your life where you're like, you know what? This just isn't going to fit on me anymore. I thought this is what I was wanting, and I've been spending so much energy towards this. But now that I really think about it and I'm in this space, hell no. No, this does not fit on me anymore. That's what I feel like you are saying, Aquarius. This does not fit on me anymore. So let's pull one last card. And this is what the back looks like. And you guys have a cultivation card, which is a practice. So this is courage. And it says, it is not the strength of the body that counts, but the strength of the spirit. Courage is a spiritual strength, taking you beyond all fear and resistance to remove internal and external blockages on the path. Oh my gosh, Aquarius. So listen here. The only thing that keeps you holding on is fear. The fear of letting go, the fear of the unfamiliar and the unknown. But with this reading, trust me, Spirit is like, just let it all go. We're headed to really beautiful new vistas. And, you know, the celebration card flew out, Aquarius. It is a year of celebration. And the very next card that would come out would be the Sun, okay? Ultimate healing, restoration to the broken pieces inside of you. A lot is shifting and changing in your life. New relationships coming in. You being reinvented. Really, really listen to your intuition. Open yourself to your spirit guides. Pay attention to those signs, synchronicities, coincidences, because they are so close to you throughout 2019. Okay, Aquarius? So those are your messages. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.